Welcome back to Studio Friends, and damn it, this is kind of annoying, but also very exciting. Hot Toys have released the promo photos for Han Solo from Empire Strikes Back. The Bespin version, a little bit of Hoth in there as well. Let's take a look at this figure and I'll let you know my thoughts. All right, straight away, Han Solo with the parka from Hoth in the Millennium Falcon in the hallway. And right straight away, it looks amazing. This figure looks incredible. It's basically everything fans have been asking for. And that's what I've been asking for too. And yeah, geez, look at this thing. Like right away, my gosh. Like, yeah, this figure's sick. Like, it's easily the best Han Solo figure Hot Toys have ever made. Hands down. And just even that stand, I just noticed the stand now. That's so cool. Even got like a little bit of snow on there as well. Yeah, like I said in all my other videos, I love a figure just on a gray background. Looks like a costume test that they'll do for movies, and this looks just like that. This looks like a real photo. Like if I just saw this quickly online, I think this is a press photo or a costume test for The Empire Strikes Back in the 80s. Yeah, it looks amazing. Perfect Han Solo stance. One thing though, I did notice there's zero weathering on anything that he's wearing here. Which is like my one gripe with Hot Toys as of late. They haven't been weathering anything, and here they haven't weathered anything yet again. Yeah, this looks awesome. I really hope they make this Millennium Falcon cockpit, because having that as a diorama piece and him just kind of standing in that hallway there would be amazing. You can get so much character and so much life out of this figure with having a diorama like this. As long as it's 3D and not just cardboard, it'd be really, really cool. And looking at this figure, I can't tell if the base figure that they're using, like the body, is the same as the Return of the Jedi one, because that was one of my biggest gripes with the Return of the Jedi one, is that his shoulders were too flat. Like, he had no traps, he had no muscle structure at all, and it just looked more like a toy than it did a real little person shrunken down to 1/6 scale. And because they did that, they made that to slow him down. They had to kind of do that with the shoulders so the jacket fit well. And I'm hoping they don't do that with this one, because I don't think too many people are going to be using the parka, unless it's like full-blown Hoth Han Solo with the pants, with the boots, with the scarf and everything. I don't really see anyone using this parka as much as they would, for example, the Return of the Jedi trench coat. So I think just make him look the best with his Bespin jacket on, rather than have it kind of work both ways with the parka and without. Because it looks a little better, but doesn't look that much better. But anyways, regardless, in this photo, like I was saying, how you can get so much personality with him kind of just leaning against the hallway walls. You get that here. You get that here in this photo with the hands that they've included at this figure. He's got all of his like classic Han Solo gestures and everything that he does throughout the movie, and you get a whole lot of that personality. Yeah, like again, same thing, hanging off the wall. Like they really gotta. They're teasing this thing. They have to make it, or someone's got to make it. Cool. Yeah. That's a great pick right there. That's Han Solo. Like, that's Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Easily the best Harrison Ford sculpt that they've done. At least young Harrison Ford. I still think the Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny head sculpt is amazing. I think it might be better than this one, but that's also two completely different like people, like same person, obviously still Harrison Ford, but different ages. It's obviously easier to get an older head sculpt right, because you can just hide all imperfections with wrinkles. But as a young Harrison Ford, this is definitely the best they've done. Yeah, it's just so good. The hair kind of throws me off a little bit, but I mean, it's just like nitpicking here at this stage. Like, that's basically the perfect Han Solo. Yeah, you got the hand holding the belt, classic Han Solo pose. I love the gloved hands. He's just perfect, honestly. I wish this was the head that came with Return of the Jedi, but it didn't. So here it is, and I gotta buy this as well. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have a little Harrison Ford shrine at this stage. Yeah, look at that. Like, zoomed in here at the head sculpt. Yeah, it's easily the best. Like, even the skin texture, the subtle wrinkles, the eyes look great. I really hope they don't follow that trend that they've been doing of increasing the size of the eyes with the released figure versus the prototype, because here it looks perfect. If you make the eyes a little too big, I don't know, it'll change the whole head sculpt for me, but right here, that's the perfect head sculpt. He's got a little smidge of a smirk there. Even like the neck texture, everything about this is just so good. Another angle, another perfect look. That's the thing with a good head sculpt. From any angle, it looks like the actor. And I think here they've done that with both these head sculpts, both these angles. Another angle, third angle here. Still looks exactly like Harrison Ford, Han Solo from Empire Strikes Back. Classic pose again. Yeah, they've knocked it out of the park. I think maybe Hot Toys was waiting. They were waiting to perfect the Han Solo because, you know, this is the definitive. Some may say the A New Hope version of Han Solo is the definitive version, but I think for most collectors, Empire is probably your favorite Star Wars movie. So this would be probably the definitive Han Solo until they make another one. Who knows? Maybe next month they'll have a different version. I hope that's not the case. Yeah, the parka looks cool. Brown parka. There's no debate there whether it's the blue or the brown. It's definitely the brown one. And just with the hue and saturation and stuff that they used in the Empire, it made it look blue because all the light was reflecting off the snow, yada yada. It's brown. Yeah, that's an amazing figure. Head sculpt's incredible. Here's everything it comes with. And they still got a photo with that. They still got a photo with that Millennium Falcon cockpit. I think it's coming out. Maybe there's gonna be a deluxe version of this that comes with this cockpit. Oh my god, I hope they don't do that. I mean, in Hot Toys fashion, they probably would. Just because, you know, that's how Hot Toys does it. They get everyone so stoked about this one. Leave it up for pre-order for like a month. Everyone pre-orders this. The following month, same figure, slightly different accessories, call it deluxe. And then you take all your money. So here's my only, other than the little nitpicks here and there with the hair and the weathering on the costume, my only nitpick is I just got the Return of the Jedi Han Solo. You can watch my review. I wasn't overly stoked on it. I thought the head sculpt was a little too one note. Like, you only do so many poses with that expression. And that was kind of annoying. And also Return of the Jedi is the worst look, in my opinion, of Han Solo from the original trilogy. But that was the latest and greatest. And I got it maybe 3 weeks ago because things just released later in Canada. Got it like 3 weeks ago. No, this guy's up for pre-order. I'm thinking the aftermarket, not that I'm trying to make money off Hot Toys, but I want to get at least 50% of, you know, my money back. Like, you have to have a Bespin Empire Strikes Back Han Solo in the collection. I can't just have Return of the Jedi. And if I were to pick just one, I would just have Empire and sell Return of the Jedi. I mean, obviously this is just a me problem, but I've been, I've been bitten by the Hot Toys curse of some people. You know what? Sometimes they'll release, like Anakin, for example, they release Anakin, the artisan version, and then people paid an arm and a leg to get that, but then the sculpted one comes out like 2 months later, and it looks arguably better than the artisan version. And everyone's just like cursing the Hot Toys gods on why would they do this. And it's never really happened to me. I've only just got to figure I'm happy with that one. Not really looking for any updates. But in my video, I said a wish would be an Empire Strikes Back Han Solo. I should have been smarter. I should have just waited for this to come out and not get Return of the Jedi. But now, I'll say in this video, I'm hoping they have a full-blown Hoth version. Keep this head sculpt. Give me the full Hoth, like the whole snowsuit, everything with a cool snow base. Maybe a Tauntaun. Sideshow did it ages ago, and I looked back at that figure, and it looks awful in comparison to anything as of late. It's a terrible looking figure from Sideshow. It's like 15 years old, so to be fair, you know, at the time it looked okay. But yeah, if Hot Toys released a Hoth version, I'd get that. Keep Return of the Jedi, because to me, the Hoth costume is probably my favorite in all of Empire. And yeah, that Hoth scene, I'm from Canada. I could really relate to that. Hot Toys, please give me a Hoth Han Solo. But let me know your thoughts. If you already have Return of the Jedi, I'm assuming you're probably going to get this one. But the question is, do you keep Return of the Jedi and have the Bespin one? Or are you going to hold out like me and hopefully they make a full-blown Hoth? They got 90% of the stuff already there. They already made the jacket. They're definitely going to give us a Hoth version. So you wait for the Hoth version, or do you just get this one and get both? Who knows? Enough Han Solos to go around. I'm sure they're going to make a ton more. And do you think with this head sculpt, they'll make a young Indiana Jones? I'm sure they got the license to it. They already made Dial of Destiny. They'll make a Raiders one. They have to make a Raiders of the Lost Ark one. So anyways, that's a lot of rambling. Let me know your thoughts on this figure, and I'll see you guys in the next one.